Hello. Check, check, check. Let's see. Hello. We got one person in here. Can you hear me? Can you put it in the chat if you can hear me? Hello. Hello, hello. Cool. What's up, Tomas Bernal? How you doing? Thank you. Pasquale Scarpiti, Italiano. Pasquale. Thank you, Jerry. What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys all had a blessed day today. Va bene, va bene. De dove tu sei? De che parte d'Italia? Happy Wednesday, everybody. Today's live call is really going to serve a purpose of talking about a lot of different things that are going on in Central Florida. I know a lot of people are focused on Ocala and want to learn more. So this is going to be very interactive as well. So if you have any questions, feel free to put it in the chat below. Pasquale, tu vuoi venire qua para Ocala? We're speaking Italian here. But we're going to give it a couple more minutes to wait for people to come in. But if you guys have any questions right off the bat, feel free to put it in here and we'll get going right away. But before I kind of start everything I wanted to talk about, we're going to wait for some more people to come in. So, but if you guys have some questions down below, let me know. I'm curious, Tomas, Pasquale, how long have you guys been watching the videos that we've been posting? Okay. Nice. You've been watching videos for the past 6 months. Where are you coming from? Where do you live? What got you interested in looking at homes in Ocala? Jerry, 2+ years. Jerry, you've been with us since the beginning. I think that's kind of when we started. Wow. Tomás, diciendo bien. ¿De dónde tú eres, Tomás? Tú eres cubano. Cubano de Miami. Qué bueno, qué bueno. Hello, Lisa. How you doing? Okay, we got 9 people here. Guys, I'm going to give it until we get about 15 people in here for me to kind of start talking about what's going on here in Central Florida. We're going to talk about Ocala. But really, I want to answer all of your questions throughout this live. So put any detailed question. It can be about anything at all. Guys, I have my computer here. I have the MLS up. If you guys want to start looking at homes, I got it here. So yeah, we can get things going. Let me see. Lisa, I'm doing great. Lisa, I had an amazing day today. Thank you for asking. Where are you from, Lisa? And then Dino Bellini. Pero Dino, tú eres, tutti italiani qua? Dino, you're from Italy? I've watched a ton of your videos. My wife and I are looking to move to Ocala next December. Dino, why do you want to move to Ocala? Okay, so let's see. Lisa, you and your daughter love the videos. Thank you so much. You have a lot in Marion Oaks. I'll tell you what, a lot in Marion Oaks is a piece of gold. There are people who bought it for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, 10, 15, 20 years ago. and now a quarter acre of land, if it has water connection close by, or if it is close to the water connection, you can sell that lot for 40, 50 grand. So, I mean, well, that's what they're worth. But, I'd almost recommend, if you got in really low price, if you got a good price on that lot, then I would just build something on there, because you're already going to have that instant 50K in equity. So that's going to be awesome. So if you do a $300,000 home, let's just go ahead and say, Lisa, this is actually very cool for you. Let's say you build a $300,000 home. If you build a $300,000 home and refinance it with the conventional loan, you don't have to put any money down, and you don't have any private mortgage insurance. So you'll be saving yourself $30,000 to $40,000, or my bad, $300 to $400 per month. So think about it. And there are a lot of good builders. If you want some recommendations, we can talk about it. Let's see. Dino, you live in Massachusetts. Very cold and nasty. Get sick of shoveling snow. I hear you. I'll tell you, here it's 75 degrees, and today's a little gloomy, but I don't know about you, but I really like gloomy days. What's up, Flying Lion? Flying Lion. What's up? Hola, Wesley. My cousin just came home. But get it? You want to say hi to YouTube? Nah? He's nervous. It makes him nervous. Okay. Flying Lion, aka Aloha. Okay. Aloha. You're in Deltona. Deltona's a great area. Very close to Orlando. Deltona's popping off. Let's see, Tomas. Awesome. Well, we got 17 people here within the last 7 minutes, so that's great. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and just start talking about Central Florida, all the different areas. I know a lot of us have been looking at videos about Ocala. We also do videos in Orlando, but I'd say like 75, 80% of our videos are in Ocala. Now, why? Why are we doing so many videos in Ocala? Well, I'll tell you kind of the beginning, like where this all came from, where it all started, right? So I had a business partner at a couple years ago, about 3 years ago. His name is Ranzel Acevedo. I don't know if there are any Latino clients here and you guys watch him. He's a YouTuber as well, but he does that in Spanish. Anyways, we had clients who wanted new construction homes, but for like $200,000. And in Orlando, Davenport had $200,000 homes like, 6, 7, 8 years ago. But really, you weren't finding anything around that price range with no HOA, with a nice lot. It was really tough to find. So Ranzel and I, we started doing videos in Ocala. I actually started my first channel in doing it in Spanish, believe it or not. And then from there, we had so many people who were living in Miami, people living up north, and they're like, I cannot believe that I can buy a 2,000 square foot home with 4 bed, 3 bath for $260,000, $250,000 with the half acre of land. Like they couldn't believe it. So we started helping a lot move to Ocala, and then I don't know, it just became the buzz. It became what Kissimmee was like 5 years ago, right? But the thing is now Ocala is a real deal investment place. It's like, I like to say it's like Orlando, about in the early 2000s, when Orlando was still kind of small. Like my parents lived 15 minutes from downtown Orlando, and it was still a lot of cows and pasture. And now it is blown up. I don't know if anyone knows about the Conway area in Orlando, but yeah. So anyways, back to Ocala, Ocala really started to grow. But in today's day, there are a lot of different areas that you really want to look at whenever you come to Ocala, Florida, right? And it's going to be dependent on your needs. So if you guys don't have a pen and paper right now, go grab it so you guys can start taking some notes if you are interested in learning about Ocala. But I'm going to break down a few different areas in the Ocala metropolitan area that is going to be, it's just going to be dependent on which one is going to be better for you, right? So I'm going to start off with the first example. let's start off with affordable housing in Ocala. Let's say somebody wants a a house under $300,000, right? $300,000 home in today's market, you're looking at a $2,100 to $2,300 payment, depending on your interest rate. If you're going conventional, FHA, VA, whatever, it just depends. That's with also putting a minimum down payment of 3.5% down with an FHA loan or 5% down with a conventional. So 300,000 and below, Marion Oaks. Marion Oaks is going to be the spot. That's where you can get a 3-bed, 2-bath home, anywhere from 14 to 1,800 square feet. Excuse me, brand new, with all your with a quarter acre land at the minimum. I want to be transparent about something real quick. When I say quarter acre land, the lots and the minimum lot sizes are actually 0.23, but we just round up. So I just want to let everybody know. But pretty much a quarter acre of land. And then, with all the warranties, 30-year architectural shingle roofs, it's a new construction home. There's no like too good to be true. It's true, right? It really is something special. Marion Oaks, they don't really have lots more than half an acre of land. Can you give me a thumbs up? Is everybody listening? Is this good? Okay. Put it in the chat. I want to hear from you guys. It freaks me out when you're not commenting. But and then in Marion Oaks, you are going to have a maximum of about a half an acre of land. You can get a half acre land property. Grazie Pasquale. You can get a half acre of land with 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,000 square feet under 350K. Yeah. And the thing is, some people are like, okay, am I in the boonies? Am I in the middle of nowhere? You are only about 15 to 20 minutes away from Highway 200. But the thing is, you might not even need to go out there anymore to do all of your daily needs. They're building a brand new public shopping center and apartment complex right off of the corner of 484 and I-75. So now there's going to be an exclusive Publix in Marion Oaks. Now, one of my greatest real estate mentors, called Gil Ramos, he told me something that always stuck with me when it comes to real estate investing. And he told me that when an area starts blowing up with residential stuff, that's the time to get in, because once the commercial growth starts to happen, that's when home values are going to skyrocket. We saw it with Winter Garden. We saw it with Claremont. We're seeing it now with Apopka. Apopka's been big, but now it's getting even bigger. We're seeing it now with Mineola. But the number one doing it right now is going to be Ocala, and specifically Marion Oaks. As they build more commercial development in Marion Oaks, I'm telling you, these prices that you see at 250 to 350, soon they're going to be 400 to 450 within the next 5 years. So that's the way I look at things. That's the way we're literally seeing things. It's not just, it's not just my subjective opinion. It's objective truths with what I see in the market, right? This past year in Central Florida, we have seen a rise in home prices by 3.5%. That's with 28% increase in inventory. So supply went up, but demand is keeping up with supply. So prices are still going up. Crazy. So something really cool to note. Now, Marion Oaks, a couple other features. 484 is the main road that goes through Marion Oaks. So you can get on from I-75, go all the way. It'll take you you can get off at 75, take a left, and then you can hit 200 in about 15 minutes. And then you can go north to downtown. But yeah, now, next area. Everybody good with Marion Oaks? Anybody have questions with Marion Oaks? Cool. Next area is going to be Ocala waterways. Now, this is a sleeper. This is where most people don't realize this exists in Ocala, and it's the underdog of Ocala. This area, you're going to see homes typically priced between 350 to 500. Okay? It's kind of, I'll call it like a stepping stone from Marion Oaks. Instead of having just a quarter acre, you have a half acre. This area of Ocala waterways is also going to have kind of bigger homes. You're going to have more selection if you have a big family and you want more space, a bigger lot, and also, a bigger home. And not just that, you're also closer to Highway 200, which is where you're going to have all your daily needs, right? So Ocala Waterways, they also call it Kingsland Country Estates, is a really, really good area, especially if you're looking for a bigger house, a bigger lot, and closer to all of the daily needs that Highway 200 provides. Now, I'm going to backtrack a little bit because I didn't mention one area of Ocala, and it's called Silver Spring Shores. All right, Silver Spring Shores is similar to Marion Oaks, but also different. There is, I'd say, less foliage, less trees, less nature, kind of more cleared land, less commercial development going on, a little further away from Highway 200, but it's still a growing area. Prices, I'd say, are about 5 to 10% less than what you get in Marion Oaks. So if you're looking for something just more cost effective, Silver Springs could be a good area. And those are also quarter acre lots with no HOA, no CDD. Now, there are a few beautiful communities in that area called, one's by D.R. Horton, called, Lake Diamond. And what I like about these homes is they're Express Series homes with D.R. Horton, so you're getting it at a good price point, but you're going to have 8'8" ceilings, so it's slightly larger than the 8-foot ceilings you'll get on an Express Series homes with D.R. Horton. But yeah, so those are some of the areas. Now, the next area is going to be people who want land. Okay. Is there anybody in this chat who, if you move to Florida, you're like, hey, I want an acre of land? Put it in the chat. I want to see how many of us are interested in having an acre or more of land. We got 22 people. Very nice. Guys, I'm gonna give you a heads up next time. I forgot to set a premiere to let you guys know I'm going live. So next time I'll give you a heads up. Frederick Valencia, good question. Is Silver Spring Shores a good area? I'm just gonna give you my subjective preference. I prefer Marion Oaks, but Silver Springs is there are good areas of Silver Springs, but there are also some rougher areas of Silver Springs. Right. Now, in terms of, let's see, I must have 5 acres. Flying line must have 5 acres. Well, we'll get into that in a bit. Now I want to get into an area called Rolling Hills. Okay. This is another area that not a lot of people know about. Rolling Hills is about, depending on, you know what? I'm going to do something here. I'm going to share my screen. Let's see. 1 second, guys. Okay. I'm on the MLS right here. Can you guys see my screen? Hold on. Okay. You can't see my screen? No? Can you see it now? Okay, cool. I'm getting yeses. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, so here we are. So let's say you want an acre of land, right? I'm going to go down here and I'm going to put lot size 1+ acre. Okay. I'm going to put single family home over here. I'm going to put this area. Typically home prices are going to be anywhere from $350,000 to $650,000. Okay. Now let's just go ahead and say we want a 4+ bedroom, 2+ bathroom, 2,000+ square feet, and we want a brand new home. Okay. There are 52 homes in all of Central Florida that match this criteria. Okay. Let me check on you guys real quick. Everybody can see this, right? So here we are. This is Ocala. So I was talking to you a little bit about Ocala, right? This is Marion Oaks down here, about 25 to 30 minutes from Ocala, Florida, from downtown. Liberty Triangle This is Ocala waterways. So you can see this is Highway 200 here. You're going to have that easy access from Ocala waterways. Marion Oaks, it might just take you an extra 5 to 10 minutes, right? But the area I'm talking to you about is Rolling Hills. Now, this is an area that I absolutely love about Ocala because it's kind of that middle ground. It's right on the exterior of Ocala. This is Highway 200. This is where you have all your shopping, your dining, your restaurants. Right over here is an outdoor mall. Your hospital is right here. You got a Publix here. You got a Publix here. You got a Walmart here. But if you look at all of this, these are 1 acre lots going around, this price that I told you. Now, I want to highlight a home that I'm in love with. This is listed by one of my good buddies, JP. He's also a YouTuber. I don't know if anyone has seen his videos. Let me see if I can find his house, his listing. We'll give him a little showcase here if anybody's interested in the property. Is it this one? Yep, here it is. So let me just show you this real quick. You can get a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, just under 2,300 square feet for 1.16 acres of land. No HOA, no CDD. So you know what that means, guys. No one can tell you what you can or can't do. Now, look, I'll show you guys this house. Honestly, we've had a lot of people call about it already. I'm sure it's going to sell quick, but look at that. This one is cleared. You got your nature around you, super private. Just take a look at the inside. You got almost 12-foot ceilings in the living room, 10-foot ceilings in the 10-foot ceilings in the bedrooms, right? Custom chef's kitchen. Look at this bathroom. That black porcelain is incredible. But you guys get the deal. This is $650,000. I want to ask you guys a question and be honest. How much do you think this would cost in Miami to get 1 acre of land with this style of home in Miami? Put it in the chat. Let's see what you guys think. I can tell you how much it is, but Lisa, I did do a video on this one. So you guys have probably seen this. Yeah. Let me show you something a little bit more affordable, but still put it in the chat. I want to hear what you guys think. Right. So let me show you something. I do not like Adams Homes. I mean, that's nice. There's one builder I really like. Okay, this one here. I've done a video on this a few times, guys, so maybe it'll be familiar to you. Modern farmhouse, 4-bed, 2.5 bath, just under 2,200 square feet for $500K. Okay, 1.16 acres of land again. You're 10 minutes from the World Equestrian Center, 20 minutes from Rainbow Springs, 15 minutes away from I-75. I think that's a little. I think you're 20 minutes to be real. But anyways, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And you're still close to everything. So this is kind of the best of both worlds, right? You get that style of life. You get that country. You get that relaxed. You can put your garden back there. You put your palm trees, whatever you guys want to do, right? You also got a metal roof on this. That's a 50-year roof. I just said rough. Nice front patio. Beautiful view. Now, there is one caveat. Oh, Keith. What's up, Keith? $2 million bucks. That's pretty close. 2 million. Everybody's kind of around. Angie, hello. Good to see you. Or I can't see you, but good to have you here. Keith, it's good to see you. Let's see. In California, it would be about 2 million. Sounds about right. In Ocala, it's going to be about 2 million in. It might take a while, but it'll definitely be $1 million, within the next, I think if Ocala is going the way it's going, I think in the next 8 to 10 years could hit $1 million. Howdy, Keith. But guys, this is Ocala Rolling Hills. You got a few other different types of properties, a lot of new builders coming in this area. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot of new videos with a lot of new builders. Like I'm going to do a video on this one soon. This is a brand new builder. They got They did the kitchen. Nice custom cabinetry, nice island. I like the flooring. I like this look, the coffered ceilings. That's beautiful. My goodness. So exciting. This is why it's important to have a good realtor, because look at these photos. They should not be cropped up like this. You should hire professional guys. Realtors don't. If there are any realtors watching this, do not cheap out on photos. Makes a big deal. Anyways, Jerry, Angie, no mangoes? Why not mangoes? Okay, Frederick Valencia, you done a video on that home. It's pretty, but too expensive for me. I seen some Highland homes for 3, third of an acre, 3-car garage for 380 at Silver Spring Shorts. That's why I asked. Okay, yep. You definitely, yeah, Silver Springs has some good options, I'll tell you. But considering relocating from Houston, Texas to Ocala, Marion Oaks seems to be a good fit, but seeking advice on steps to relocate as I might have to sell my existing home. Okay, so guys, I'm going to put, Jerry, I'm going to answer that. Let me finish up with Rolling Hills. We'll answer your question, and then we'll get back into some more stuff. So hang in there with me, Jerry. If anyone has more questions, put it in the chat. I'm going to answer all of you guys. Let's see. But yeah, now one little caveat with Rolling Hills, guys, they're dirt roads. It's crush and run, not dirt. It's crush and run. There's a difference. Crush and run is a little bit more solid. They do maintain it on a biweekly basis. There are paved roads, don't get me wrong. But there are a lot of homes on dirt roads as well. This is an affordability home. You know, I imagine 4-bed, 2-bath, 2,300 square feet for $425. This is Adams Homes. I mean, Adams Homes has cool floor plans, but they do carpet. You know, they do stuff like this, which isn't bad, right? But they also have Formica, right? They have pretty home. The floor, like I really like Adams Homes floor plans. They're just, I want to understand who their designer is because it's not working. I guess they have a system that works, but yeah, I mean, guys, at the end of the day, if you guys want to get in at a good price, $425 for this house is incredible. The exterior looks good. You got the stacked stone at the bottom, 30-year architectural shingle roof. And then if you're handy, just rip out the carpet, put some new flooring. You can put your upgrades, change it, you know, do some a little bit of remodeling over time. But Adams Homes gives you that opportunity. If maybe you want a better, lower price home and you have a little bit more cash, you can build that equity quick. But yeah, also these homes are going to be on well and septic tanks. Okay. Is this good information so far? Give me a thumbs up. Glenda, are you here? Is anybody from the Montaiuti group watching the live? The carpet is no bueno. Is anybody from the Montaiuti group here? Let us know. I have a feeling Wilfredo's here. Wilfredo, where you at? All right. Well, I want to answer your question, Jerry, because I bet a lot of people are in the similar situation as you. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Jerry, yours is, I'm going to spend some time on your question. So Jay Techie, I wish I could get a property in Central Florida. Have you seen anyone on disability income be able to become a real estate investor, or would I need to make more income? Depends on your income. I've seen veterans. I've seen everybody on all different situations be able to buy homes. If you're looking for an investment property, that's a different story. You know, you're looking for 15 to 20% down. But yeah, absolutely. You can use your disability money as qualifying income on a loan. Absolutely. Okay, Jerry, let's talk about your question. So everybody, Jerry asked, I'm considering relocating from Houston, Texas to Ocala. Marion Oaks seems to be a good fit, but seeking advice on steps to relocate as I have to sell my existing home. So Jerry, if you're considering it, you want to make sure you want to do it, right? So I recommend get a flight for a weekend. There may be $100 to $200 round trip, and come take a look at Ocala. You know, we can show you around. One of my agents can show you around, show you some homes, and see if it's a good fit. That's the first thing. We want to make sure you're going to be good with this. Second thing, if you're like, hey, Renzo, I like it. This is something I want to do. you go back home and you need to list your property. It will, depending on your finances, talk to a lender, right, to see if you need to sell your home in order to buy another one, right? And if you want some help talking to a lender, I work with literally the best lenders in all of Central Florida called Home First Lending, the ACE Group. So, with that being said, if you want to talk to a lender, you definitely can. And they can let you know based off your debt to income ratio if you're going to be able to qualify with your credit. Also, you could rent out your property if you have good equity, you want to keep it, you're in a growing area, you could rent it out, and then you can use 75% of the revenue from your rental income to cover your debts. So let's say you got a really good rate on the house you're living in Texas, it's $2,000 a month, but and you can rent the property out for $2,500 a month, then 75% of 2,500 is 1,875. So you're only going to really have about $125 worth of debts coming from that mortgage. So that's an option. Or if you want to cash out, put a big down payment in, whatever you want to do, you could get that property sold. Now, in order for you to put a house under contract here in Ocala, you would need to have an executed contract on your property over there if you need to sell it, right? So that's a big thing, right? The reason why I say that is you could get a pre-approval contingent on the sale of your home, but realistically, builders or sellers are going to want to see that your home is already under contract or it's going live, and you can show us comps that you're pricing it very competitively. But most people are going to want to see that. Also, it's better to do a home to sell contingency and you have a contract because I can protect your escrow deposit. One of the biggest things for me is I want to keep my client's money safe. I currently have a client right now that, you know, we something happened. I'm not going to name anybody, but we are currently, fighting to get his escrow back. Certain things happen and we're going to get it back, right? And I'm here, and literally, if anything happens, I'm here to fight. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. I call corporate, I call offices, I make shit happen, right? We're gonna do that no matter what. So if you already have your home to sell and you're under contract, that's gonna allow me to put a home to sell contingency in the contract to keep your money safe. Okay. I don't want anybody losing any money. No escrow. It doesn't even matter if it's $1,000 escrow deposit. I'm going to do everything I can to keep your money safe. Now, after that, it's just a normal transaction. You need to sell. You can do simultaneous closing, so you can sell and buy on the same day. Title companies can send money to title companies, so you literally don't have to do anything, and then the difference is wired to your account. But very simple process. Now, you don't have to have your home under contract to do the home to sell contingency, but it's just deep negotiations I would have to do, and it makes it easier for me. But I can try and get it done. But also, you don't want to waste your time. You want to know that your property is going to sell, or if you know you're in a hot area and it'll sell in a week, that's another. We just want proof of that. So yeah, that is the process. Jerry, give me a thumbs up. I hope you're still here and listen to all that. You pay $765 a month in what? In mortgage? That'd be incredible. I would just rent it out, Jerry. Let's see. Do you have clientele for rent a home if you dice to invest in home? Tomás, pregúntamelo en español. No entendí. So now, guys, awesome, Jerry. I hope that helped. I hope that helped anybody who is looking to relocate and has a home to sell. It's not that scary of a process. We deal with it every single day. So I promise you, we're here to make it. We're here to demystify. We're here to demystify how difficult people think real estate transactions are, and we have all the systems in place to do so. Now, with that being said, guys, I want to show you something. I have a really cool listing. You've probably seen it if you follow me on Instagram or YouTube, but we just dropped the price 150K. So it was priced at $1,050,000. It is now $899,000. Who said they wanted 5 acres of land? Are you still here? Let me find you. Who wants 5 acres? Flying Line, you must have 5 acres. Helen Fritz. Angie, you want 5 acres? Helen, give us a call if you need help. That's our phone number. If anyone wants to text us right now, that's our phone number. Okay, Flying Line, Angie, you guys want a 5 acre property? Okay, cool. Let me share my screen again. 1 second. Okay. Can everybody see my screen? Can you guys see my screen? Let me know. Yes? No? Helen, you're back in Cali with your house for sale. Okay, hey, send me a text. We'll get chatting. Once I finish the live, we can get on a phone call. Let's see. Oh, Keith. You know, Keith, I was talking to you about I was talking about you to someone the other day, and I'm like, if you ever bought a home here in Florida, that would be the dream. Keith, you have no idea. You would get the best service in the world. Like Keith, you've been the number. Anyone who doesn't know Keith, he has been our number one fan for quite a while, and we appreciate you. Let's see. Okay. Oh, farmhouse. My bad. I'm gonna show you a farmhouse real quick. We got 4 active listings right now. Take a look at this bad boy. Would this make anybody happy, having all that land? Look at all of this. Does anybody want that? It's a good price. We're getting it sold. Let's see. Ultimate Black. Did you just donate $20? Dude, thank you. Holy cow. You just gave me $20? Do you have a question? Can I? That's awesome, dude. I appreciate you, man. Really do. Wow. So yeah, farmhouse. $899, Angie. $899. We can do it. $899. By the way, you see all this area back here? If you see all this area back here, that's a nursery. So you got people doing all these plants and vegetables and stuff back there. You can make friends with them. And it is a very, very private home. Right? And guess where it's located? Look, let me show you the map. Look at how close you are to Highway 200. Right here, this is Walmart. Literally 2 seconds away. And then up here, Publix. Boom. Shopping centers. Everything. So 5 acre farmhouse. Let's show you inside. You got the nice front porch. Look at that. This is brand new, by the way. Luxury vinyl plank throughout. Gourmet kitchen. Nice little flex room at the front of the house. You gotta love this. You really gotta love the accent wall with the fireplace. Laundry room, master bedroom. Love that he put big windows back here, so you have a nice view into your backyard. I almost called this the kitchen. The bathroom is insane. Bluetooth mirrors, porcelain flooring. It's incredible. So yeah, guys, that's the farmhouse. Let me see. Boom. So now I want to talk to you guys about a place near and dear to my heart. Very near and dear to my heart. It is called Beverly Hills, Florida. Is there anybody here familiar with Beverly Hills or knows about Beverly Hills or lives in Beverly Hills? Guys, Beverly Hills is about 25 to 30 minutes southwest of Ocala. It is a deed restricted area with a $7 HOA a month, so literally nothing. And these are going to be all 1 acre properties. But what I love about it is it has so many beautiful pine trees, oak trees. And what I like about what the HOA actually requires is that you maintain a certain amount of trees on your property. So they literally are like, hey, this has to stay with the beautiful Florida nature that we have. Now, people always have trees in between their homes. So a lot of people don't even put fences because you have all the privacy from the foliage in between you and your neighbors. And they're all minimum 1 acre, beautiful homes, new construction, resale homes. We're currently helping an amazing family come from up north, and they're buying a pool home. We got them a great deal. It was listed at $495. We got it for them at $465. We did like some really intense negotiations, but we got it done. And they're getting a acre pool home, beautifully done, new roof, new AC, $465. Crazy work. A pool home. And I'm telling you, Beverly Hills is very close to Ocala. There's Publix. They just built a new Target in the area. You really got a lot of good stuff. So Beverly Hills, to me, is a sleeper town. And you're going to see, I have a good amount of videos in there, but I've done, Miranda Homes does like to be built homes. So like you can pick your lot, pick your floor plan, pick your finishes, and do the whole deal. So it really is something great. But yeah, what do you think about Deltona Builders in Marion Oaks? Deltona Builders? I'm not too sure. I know the Deltona company has a lot of lots. I know they have like a strip of homes that they built. I've never really went into one, talked to them, sold one. They're very kind of like private out there, but they have a lot of lots, and they sell a lot of lots to big builders like D.R. Horton and LGI Homes is in Marion Oaks, and now Miranda's kind of in there. But let me list a few of my favorite builders in Marion Oaks. If you have pen and paper, I'll give you a list. Perfect Deed Homes has to be one of them. I know the owner is a great guy. His name is Brad Steiner. His son Tim as well does a lot of great stuff. And yeah, they build quality. Like I've never had it to where I go through a walkthrough on a home and I never have to touch up anything. Every walkthrough I do with them, the house is perfect. Perfect. That's the only builder I can say that that happens. The only builder. Perfect Deed Homes. I just did a video. It should be going live. Either this Saturday or next Wednesday. But stay tuned. It's going to be in there. I like Florida Pro Builders. It's a 4-bed, 3-bath, 1,990 square foot home. Really pretty home. I'm actually building a home in Citrus Springs with that builder. So it's going to be cool. LGI Homes is solid. They have good homes. They have a good product. They kind of came in with they switched from concrete block to wood frame. And they gave me a whole class on the wood frame thing. I used to be super against it, but they opened my eyes to it a little bit. But yeah, definitely just want to have some extra precautions when you have a wood frame home in Florida, at least. I know the rest of the country does wood frame. So Stanley Martin Homes, Helen. That's a good question. Look, I'll tell you, I'm just here to be honest with you, right? Stanley Martin, Secure Built or Triple Crown. I'll get to that in a sec. Stanley Martin Builders. I'd say I'm honestly, I've never had a client buy with them because they have really weird systems and really weird incentives. And I think they lack systems as a builder, as a company, just having a lot of clarity in what they're offering, what they're doing. I've shown a lot of their homes in Mineola, or not Mineola, in Groveland, and also in Leesburg. That's kind of like the area that they're in. I think they're quality wise good, systems and flexibility wise, I think there's some room for improvement, but I think overall they're a good builder. I just don't have that much experience with them. So I've walked through a lot of their homes. They're always pretty clean. They're always well built. All the details are pretty good. Talked to a few superintendents. They're solid. Triple Crown Homes, never built with them. Secure Built, don't know them. And what's up, Stella? What's up, Stella? Hola. Stella Harris. Pero Stella, estoy la Stella de Miami, de Miramar, de Calesa. What's up, Stella? um, let's see. So yeah, guys, Beverly Hills. Now I want to talk to you a little bit about. I want to talk to you a little bit about one of my favorite communities in Ocala called Calesa Township. Now, I've done like 4 videos in Calesa. They have a lot of different models. They have a lot of different homes, but like this is a place where it's like the Disneyland of communities, right? You have a Florida Aquatic Center. You have a K through 8 school in the community, or I don't know if it's kindergarten, but it goes up to 8th grade. You have amenity centers in each phase in each neighborhood. You're also going to have an amenity center for the whole community, and they're going to have an adult only pool. They're building a Publix, not Calesa, but Public. They have a deal with Publix to build at the corner of their community. They have a church in there, a Christian and a Jewish church. And what else? I'm missing something. They really got it all going. They have trail systems going through the community, and it's only $130 HOA. They got the splash pad, dog park, basketball court. They have a Zen garden. I'd be back there meditating. But yeah, Stella Harris. Hey, hola. Yo no hablo en español, but I'm going to college to learn. It's a part of my heritage. Where are you from, Stella? What part of what's your heritage? My in-laws do not to Silver Lake Point is where we were looking. Silver Lake Point. I don't know. Do not know. But guys, so a couple more questions. Anybody? But yeah, Calesa, if anyone's looking to be in a community in Ocala, Calesa Township, if you're looking for a 55 plus, Stone Creek is the option for me. Also, there is Ocala Preserve, but they have like top of the line amenities, golf, but you are also going to have a $500 HOA with CDD. But I'll tell you, it's nice. It's nice. Let's see. Stella, your grandmother is from Mexico. I just came back from Mexico. I went to a Joe Dispenza advanced follow-up retreat in like an hour south of Mexico, or Cancun, Playa del Carmen. No, not Playa del Carmen. Maya Caribe, something like that. I don't know, but it was cool. Mexico's really nice. I had some delicious tacos. But you know how typically like the green sauce here when you go to a Mexican restaurant is like the good sauce. It's a little spicy, but not too spicy. Yo, in Mexico, that messes you up. That messes you up. They say the guy I went with, this is so off topic, but whatever. The guy I went with, or the driver, I'm like, hey, can you stop? Can we go to like authentic restaurant? I just had all this all-inclusive food. I want something like just nice, organic, raw. Like, give me something good here. And he's like, hey, no problema. Yo tengo algo especial. It was like in front of a lady's house. It didn't even have a sign. You wouldn't even know it's a restaurant unless you live there or walk past it, right? And this lady was just cooking. She had the rice, el pollo, el pescado. They fished it this morning. They cooked it. They fried it. They did all of it. And but he's like, hey, the green sauce isn't that spicy. Don't believe him. If you go to Mexico, the green sauce is spicy. Anyways, all that for that. Is Western New Smyrna closer to DeLand town line in your range of coverage? Yeah. We work in Deltona, DeLand, New Smyrna. We can help you out there. They're kind of their own MLS, but we got connections in there. Big B, what's up, brother? Watching from New York. Welcome to the chat, my friend. You got any questions, Big B? Stella Harris, question about Kalesa. Are they still offering 10,000 flex cash? If so, what are the options in using flex cash? So I'm going to answer I'm going to answer your question. They are not offering 10,000 in flex cash right now. They are, not that I know of. They are offering 3% in closing costs. So if a house is $500,000, they're going to give you $15,000 towards your closing costs, which should cover everything. If you do have flex cash, and if they are giving 10,000 in flex cash, then essentially you can use that to drop the price of the home. You can use that towards design, or you can use that towards your closing cost, or you can use it towards dropping your interest rate, right? So you got options. Flex cash just means you can use it in any of those areas that I just explained. But yeah, that's a great question. Helen, my husband will call you after live. That sounds good. What time is it? 6:30. Yeah, I'll be working late. Anybody have any other questions? I think on the next live, I'll talk to you guys maybe about some other areas, about Orlando. What are some cool developments going on? Do you guys prefer if I give you like an update, or do you like these out of the blue lives? Let me know. Is there anybody from the Montaiuti group here on the chat? Glenda, Andra, anybody? What's up, Danny? Hey, I appreciate it, Danny. We're gonna keep doing them, and we're gonna keep making them better for you guys. But yeah. So guys, one of these days I'm gonna come on here and just talk about like meditation and like personal growth and spirituality, but I think I still got a lot to learn. But it is one big passion of mine. So I'm gonna come on here one day and just talk about no real estate one day. Okay, thank you. Are they offering any low interest rates? You thought about using the builder's lenders? Yeah, you definitely want to use the builder's lender. They got a guy named Fernando or Ricardo that they offer 4.99 rates on to be built homes. Now that money goes, that money kind of goes quick. So it just depends on the day if they have it or the week. But yes, they have preferred lenders, and you have to use their preferred lenders to get the 3% in closing cost. So yes. Yep. That's away. All right, guys. Any other questions? Where's everybody from? Where are you watching this? I'm curious. Are you guys watching this on your TV, on your phone, on your laptop? What's up, Keith? Always good to see you too, my man. We got some cool videos coming for you. Keith, you let me know when you're coming to Florida. Just let me know. You say you go on vacation. We gotta grab lunch or something. Jay Techie, have you heard of Rehab Valuator YouTube channel? Have you heard of his strategy where you can land to build duplexes with no money? I have not heard of it at all. Daytona Beach on the desktop. Good stuff. All right, Keith, you got my number. You know where we're at. Daytona Beach, cool. Guys, let's see. Sheldon. What's up, Sheldon? New York City. Is it still cold up there? Brockton, Mass. Grew up in Titusville, East Orlando. Good stuff. Raymond, I remember you from the first live. Good stuff. Good to see you. I'll tell you what, I want to go to New York City. I went to New York. It was when there was a hurricane and I was playing college soccer, and my British friends and I were like, "Hey, what if we just drove to New York?" And guess what? We had 2 weeks off from school because of the hurricane. We drove to New York City from Lake Wales, Florida. It took us literally a day and a half. Um, I was delirious by the time we got there. It was a great time, but I was really young. I want to go again and with a different perspective on what we're doing. We're just doing shenanigans, but what is there to do in New York City? Oh, that sounded so dumb. I'm so sorry. What is there to do? I know there's a lot to do, but that's the dumbest thing I've ever said. What is there to do in New York City? What isn't there to do in New York City? But anyways, I'll be there. Angie from Miami. Hey, I'm gonna be. Is if anybody is from Miami here, I'm gonna be in Miami. Not this weekend. Next weekend, helping a client sell her home in Doral, and we're going to get her up to Ocala. If anybody else is interested in meeting while I'm in Miami, let me know now. We can talk. We can see what your options are. But yes, I will be in Miami next weekend, the 1st and the 2nd, with my business partner, Roger Brito. So, yes. Well, guys, we're about to hit about an hour on this live. I'm going to give you an update next time. I'm going to actually do it right now. I'm going to do it right now so that everybody can know when. Ruben, my brother, bro, we haven't talked in a while. How you doing? Good, good to see you. When I will be able to buy a house, I will ask for sure your help. That's what we're here for, my friend. That's what we're here for. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know when we're doing our next live. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna do it right now. I might do one. When do you guys want it? Like, what's the best time for you? Put it in the chat. Whatever you guys say, I'm gonna schedule a live right now for that time. I hope you don't say like Sunday night or like Saturday night, but put it in the chat. I want to know, and I'm gonna book it now for you guys. Come on. Come on, let me know what is the best time for you guys. Tomás, yo voy a estar en Doral. Guys, come on, no one's telling me. Let me know what is a good time for you guys for us to do these lives when you're off work. Keith, always available. Helen, Saturday. Okay, after 5 p.m. Fridays, 5 p.m., Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, Saturday, Sunday evening. So I think the evenings work well. You know what? Let me see my schedule. So I'm with a client Saturday. We're going to do one Saturday at 6:30 p.m. I might be in okay. If it takes me a while, I'll be in Ocala. I won't have all this fancy microphone and all this stuff, but we will get it done. Saturday at 6:30 it is. The judge has spoken. The people have spoken. Saturday at 6:30. Guys, make sure to tune in Saturday at 6:30. Come with all of your questions. It can be as intricate as you'd like. We can talk about anything you could possibly think of. Saturday at 6:30 p.m. Bring your questions, bring good energy, and we'll get it going. Ruben, by the way, hey, everybody look at Ruben's comment. Everybody look at Ruben's comment. Everybody look at Ruben's comment. After 7 p.m. Saturday night, Ron Brooks after 7. The people have spoken Saturday at 6:30. But at 7 o'clock, jump in. New York City on my tablet. There we go. All right, guys. Man, they're 20. I don't really want to get off. Anybody got more questions? Let's see. Great, Ruben. Enjoy your new home. Yes, sir. Ruben's a man. Ruben. Oh, Ruben. We still got to meet up. Hey, we still have to have that paintball fight, right? Why are you in New York if it's freezing? Hey, paintball, we got to do it. I'm telling you. Okay, you let me know. I'll be ready. Look, I'll be ready with my headphones. All righty. Well, guys, I love you all. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys taking your time out of your day. And we're going to keep doing them. So keep coming with questions. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Ciao, ciao.